5 Great Unsolved Mysteries. Who? What? Why? 5 Number, the Zodiac Killer. For 2 years in the late 1960s, residents of California's Bay Area were taunted by the actions of a man deemed the Zodiac Killer. In a series of letters to police and media, the killer claimed credit for a total of 37 murders and included an intricate coded message that would supposedly reveal his motivation. To this day, 3 of the letters have yet to be deciphered. And then, in 1974, nothing. One last letter to the San Francisco Chronicle and the killer disappeared. The complex cat-and-mouse interactions between the killer and police, numerous suspects proven false, and subsequent decades of silence on the killer's part make the Zodiac Killer one of the most intriguing stories of true crime to remain unsolved. 4. Albert Einstein's last words. Last words can be pretty powerful. The clarity and inspiration provided to some moments before passing away have resulted in some of the pithiest insights ever recorded. So, you would think that the last words of one of the greatest minds ever to have lived would be quoted and shared like none other. But there's a reason that you've never heard them. Dying at the age of 76 from an aneurysm, Einstein's last words were in German and spoken to a nurse that only knew English. If ever there were an argument for more bilingual education, this is it. 3 Number, the Wow Signal. Years and years of attempts to communicate with extraterrestrials using radio signals sent through the SETI, Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence, project at The Ohio State University have turned up empty time and again. Of all the mysterious that populate human existence, it's pretty obvious that there's no such thing as aliens, right? In 1977, a volunteer with the project recorded a 72-second radio signal that originated from outside of our solar system and matched the expected frequencies of a non-terrestrial source. But it totally could have been caused by something else. We just don't know what. Unfortunately, since then the signal has been unduplicated, leaving us to only speculate about the meaning of 2 Number, the Tam Shud case. An unidentifiable dead body. A coded message. A mysterious brown suitcase. These are the basic elements of one of history's greatest unsolved murders. On December 1, 1948 at 6:30 a.m., a man was discovered dead on the beaches of Somerton in Adelaide, Australia. His death was ruled suspicious, though the exact cause is still not known. The investigation quickly hit a dead end when the man was unable to be identified. Since the events took place, the man has been tied to a suitcase found at a nearby train station and containing only tools and the clothing of another man. Later, a scrap of paper was discovered sewn into the pants that the man was wearing when discovered. After it was revealed to be torn out of the Rubaiyat of Omar Khayyam, a man came forward with a copy of the book that he had found in the back seat of his unlocked car in New Zealand, which police were able to match as the same copy from which the page on the dead man had originated. In the book, pencil marking on the last page reveals a seemingly random series of letters that have yet to be successfully translated or decoded. With theories running the gamut from elaborate suicide to Cold War spy activity, the case may never rest. 1 Number, who is Benjamin Kyle? In the information age, it's pretty common to hear complaints about the lack of privacy and the fact that anything you could possibly want to know about someone is readily accessible. There is one man, however, who has managed to remain anonymous. Unfortunately, it's not by choice. After being discovered behind a Burger King in Richmond Hill, Georgia on August 31, 2004, police were unable to find any way of identifying a man who was legally blind, badly beaten, and unable to recognize his own face. Since that time, the man has adopted the name Benjamin Kyle and been diagnosed with dissociative amnesia. Memories that he does retain place him at various points in his life in Indianapolis, Indiana and Boulder, Colorado. Despite extensive attempts to identify him, including numerous interviews with national and local media sources, fingerprinting, DNA testing, and even hypnosis, Kyle's real identity remains lost. In one of the only mysteries where even those involved don't know the truth, Benjamin Kyle is listed as missing to this day, despite his whereabouts being known. Conclusion. Think you know what's going on? Or have a favorite unsolved mystery of your own? Tell us in the comments and share with your friends. Thanks for watching. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel.